Hello everyone, welcome to Sapna Kohli classes. Today we'll do poem Amanda by Robin Klein, who is an Australian author of books for children. The poem centers around Amanda, a young girl who is not allowed to enjoy a life of her own choice. The poem is about the mental state of Amanda, who is always checked and instructed by her parents about do's and don'ts. Feeling annoyed, she brushes aside the instructions and dreams of a world full of liberty. Through this poem, the poet wants to tell us that children dislike excessive nagging. Nagging means teasing. It makes them defiant. Defiant means disobedient. The poet emphasizes the need of a healthy relationship between parents and children. Parents should understand the psychology of children. At the same time, children should be respectful and responsible to their parents. So let us begin with the first stanza of the poem. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. In this stanza, the speaker is Amanda's mother. She gives Amanda several instructions. So don't bite. Bite here means don't cut your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders. Hunch. Now, the meaning of the word hunch is to raise one's shoulders and bend the top of one's body forward. This is called hunch. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching. Now, the meaning of the word slouching is sitting in a bad posture. And sit up straight, Amanda. Straight means upright, properly. So, the speaker of these lines is Amanda's mother. The mother is in the habit of constantly, continuously checking and scolding her daughter. She tells Amanda not to bite her nails, not to bend her shoulders, and not to sit in a lazy or drooping posture. So the tone of the mother in this stanza is commanding or authoritative, right? Now let us discuss the literary device used in this stanza. There are two literary devices that have been used in this stanza. The first one is alliteration. You see the third line, stop that slouching and sit up straight. So, sir sound has been repeated. Stop, slouching, sit and straight. So, this is an example of alliteration. The second literary device that has been used in this stanza is anaphora. Now, what is anaphora? Anaphora is a poetic device in which a word or group of words is used repeatedly at the beginning of the sentences to emphasize on something. So that's the first stanza of the poem. Now let us move on to the second stanza. There is a languid emerald sea where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. There is a languid. Now, languid here means relaxed, peaceful. Emerald. Emerald is a precious stone of green color. There is a languid emerald sea where the soul means only, inhabitant. Inhabitant means dweller or person living, is me. A mermaid. A mermaid is a sea creature, is an aquatic creature whose half body is like that of a fish and half of a woman. Drifting. Drifting means moving. Blissfully. Blissfully means very happily. So, in these lines are about the thoughts and dreams of Amanda, which have been expressed by her vocally. That is why they are put in brackets, right? Amanda is so much fed up with the constant instructions of her mother that she mentally, in her imagination, she mentally moves into the world of imagination. She dreams of a sea. There is a languid emerald sea. She dreams of a sea with green water, emerald green, with green water, which is peaceful. She imagines that she is the sole inhabitant. She imagines that she is the only person living in that beautiful world without anybody to instruct her. So, me here refers to Amanda. There is no one to give her instructions. She imagines herself to be a mermaid, and this thought makes her very happy and delightful. So, again, I'm telling you, these lines are about the thoughts and dreams of Amanda, which have been expressed by her vocally. That is why they have been put in brackets. So this is the explanation of stanza number 2. Now the literary devices. So the first literary device that has been used in this stanza is metaphor. Now metaphor is in line, a mermaid drifting blissfully. So Amanda has been compared to a mermaid, which is an example of metaphor. And another example that of literary device that has been used here is again mermaid. It is an example of illusion. So now the question is, what is illusion? Allusion means indirect reference or suggestion. It does not describe in detail the person or thing it refers to. Here in this stanza, a reference is made of mermaid. Now, mermaid is again, it is mermaid is an aquatic creature and who is found in folklores. And this creature has the head and the upper body of a female and the tail of a fish. So, this is an example of illusion. Let's move to stanza number 3. Did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda. So here, did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy? Tidy means to clean, to set in order your room, Amanda. I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda. So again, the speaker of these lines is Amanda's mother. From the world of imagination, Amanda is transported back to the real life. Her mother strictly asks her if she has completed her homework, if she had cleaned her room and cleaned her room, and I thought I told you to clean your shoes. So the mother scolds Amanda for not cleaning her shoes. Now, the literary devices used in this stanza. In this stanza, the literary device that has been used is anaphora. Anaphora has been used in line number 1 and 2. You see, did you finish? Did you? And in again second line, did you has been repeated. So this is an example of anaphora. Let's move to stanza number 4 of the poem. I am an orphan roaming the street. I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden. The freedom is sweet. I am an orphan. Now, orphan, means somebody who is without parents and without home. Roaming. Roaming means wandering. I pattern. Pattern means to make designs. Soft dust with my hushed. Hushed means silent. Bare. Bare means shoeless. Bare feet. Shoeless feet. The silence is golden. The freedom is sweet. Now, Amanda is so much frustrated by the continuous instructions by her mother that she imagines herself to be an orphan. She again goes into a world of imagination, and in that world, she imagines herself to be an orphan. I am an orphan roaming the street, wandering about in the streets freely, with no one to scold her. I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. So she imagines herself to be an orphan, wandering, roaming about in the streets freely, with no one to scold her for walking in the dusty path, for making designs on the dusty path with her shoeless feet. The silence is golden. The freedom is sweet. She loves silence and freedom. The shouting of her mother makes her feel suffocated. She craves for calmness and liberty or freedom. Now, here Amanda says the silence is golden and the freedom is sweet. So, why does Amanda think that silence is golden and freedom is sweet? The answer is that Amanda is fed up with the noisy, dominating commands of her mother. She feels very suffocated because she is given no freedom to do what she wishes. Therefore, she craves, she longs for calmness and freedom, and she regards silence as golden and freedom to be sweet. Now, the literary device used here, you can see I am an orphan. So here metaphor has been used. Amanda has been compared to an orphan. So this is stanza number 4 of the poem. Let's move to stanza number 5. Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you, Amanda? So the speaker again of these lines is Amanda's mother, and don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. The mother instructs Amanda not to eat too many chocolates. Remember your acne. Acne means pimples. Remember your acne, Amanda. The mother is worried about her acne. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you, Amanda? So the mother knows that chocolate will increase her skin problem, and she asks her not to eat too many chocolates. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you, Amanda? Amanda is extremely annoyed and irritated. So that is why she does not look at her mother when she is talking to her. So the mother asks her to look at her when she is speaking to her. Now let's move to stanza number 6. I am Rapunzel. I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. Now, Amanda, I am Rapunzel. Amanda imagines herself to be Rapunzel. Now, Rapunzel was or is a golden haired girl in a German fairy tale who was imprisoned in a tower by a witch. She was rescued by a prince who entered the tower, climbing up the long hair let down by Rapunzel through the window. So Amanda here imagines herself to be Rapunzel, right? I am Rapunzel. I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil. Now, tranquil means peaceful, tranquil and rare. Rare means uncommon. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. Here, let down means let fall. I'll never let my hair fall down. So, what is the meaning of this stanza? In this stanza, Amanda imagines herself to be Rapunzel. She feels that her life as Rapunzel will be full of peace, tranquil, will be full of peace. She thinks that unlike Rapunzel, she will not want anyone to enter the tower. She would never like to live a life of solitude. She expects her life would be peaceful there, right? So Rapunzel was escaped from the tower by a prince with the help of her hair, which she fell down. The prince was able to climb to the tower with the help of her hair. But Amanda says, I will not let my hair fall down because I do not want to leave that tower. Right, she says that I feel my life would be better. It would be very peaceful. So she wants to live a life of solitude. Now, the literary devices used in this stanza. I am Rapunzel. Again, this is an example of metaphor. Amanda has been compared to Rapunzel. And secondly, again, Rapunzel is an example of allusion. There is reference of Rapunzel, although no details are given here. Right? Let's move on to the last stanza of this poem. That is stanza number 7. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You're always so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you, Amanda. Stop that sulking. Now, sulking means getting bad tempered. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are always so moody. Moody means angry, gloomy, fretful. Anyone would think that I nagged. Nag means teased, to harass somebody, to trouble somebody. Anyone would think I nagged at you, Amanda. So, the speaker of these lines is Amanda's mother, right? And the mother not only scolds her, but she also does not want people to think that she has scolded her. So, what does she? She tells Amanda to stop sulking at once. When Amanda refused to look at her mother, who was talking to her, she felt that Amanda was sulking. Amanda was getting bad tempered, and that is why she scolds her and she says, stop that sulking at once, Amanda. The mother thinks that Amanda is very moody. By her sad face, she will show that her mother has scolded her, right? And she does not want people to know that she has scolded her daughter. So this indicates that the mother does not realize that she has been scolding Amanda and is conscious of what people will think about her, right? So now let's discuss the literary devices used in this stanza. Stop that sulking at once. Now you see here, sir sound has been repeated in stop and sulking, which is an example of alliteration. So that's the explanation of this poem. Now, what message does this poem give us? This poem conveys the message that children need to be allowed more freedom, right? Again, I'm repeating, excessive nagging, teasing, scolding makes them disobedient, and then they turn a deaf ear to the instructions of the elders. They stop listening to them, they stop following their instructions because they get irritated because of too much of nagging. Then they develop a kind of dislike for real life, and they start escaping into the world of dreams and imagination. So, this poem indirectly emphasizes the need of a healthy relationship between parents and children. So, that's all for this poem. I hope you have understood it. Please don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.